I'm Jay Thomas, and welcome to Rides.
This show looks at anything that has an engine and a story told by the owners.
Fast car like a bolt to lightning. Fast car blows right.
Today we are going to check out an American icon, and it is owned by this gentleman right here, Ken. Hey, Ken, welcome to Rides. Thanks for letting us come film this beautiful Mustang. This car is, I gotta believe it's a numbers matching car. It's It's all original, right?
It is.
87,000 actual miles on it?
Yes, it is. It was in storage for 16 years. The engine was locked up. That repair was done. I don't know that there's another Mustang model that has the blinkers recessed like that.
In the hood.
I always thought that was cool the first time I was driving it at night and saw the blinkers working. So when I hop in, it's like a time capsule.
No power steering.
No.
No power brakes.
No.
Yeah.
No.
But you had to work to drive these old cars.
Well, that's
attention.
what I mean. There was a little bit of anticipation as far as where you were going and how you were going to do, when you were going to back up, when you were making the turn, things like that.
But it's fun when you get behind the wheel of these. What's the story behind it?
My uncle, my mom's only brother, he bought it new. Been in our family ever since. Was a farmer, drove gravel roads. That's why I wish he would have had some mud flaps on the thing. But
those are called battle scars.
Yeah.
And it looks like a barn find. I love the fact that you got your hands on it and said, you know what, I'm just going to leave it the way it is.
I've had it 20 years.
20 years.
20 years.
Time goes by fast.
Yeah, well, so in that time, I've had many conversations about that very thing. As far as, do I tweak it out? I tend to keep leaning the other way because I could invest the money and tweak it out and it would have value, and then I'd never drive it.
This is the car in its true history.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I take a look inside?
Yep, go ahead.
Even the door skin's got the patina, and you know what this is from? This is from the arm.
Yep.
And it smells.
Yes.
Like 1967.
Yes, it does.
You could smell, you could smell the vinyl, the old carpet,
Yep.
And you don't want that smell gone. I see the old barefoot pedal for the dimmer switch.
I put that on. It came out of a friend's car. He died of cancer at 26. That's my reminder of
Just a reminder.
good buddy.
Can we take a look under the hood?
Sure. Little cushion for the battery.
Okay.
Little bungee cord holding it in place.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Still got the original bag in there.
So I think it's kind of cool to see the original.
Got the original carpet in there.
Yeah.
Original liner for the trunk is in there. Quarter panels, look at that. Wow. Tires, of course, are not original, but of course,
No.
I mean, that's just a given. You're going to have to change those.
Yeah, but the tires are maybe one of the first things, but there's no safety features on here other than the seat belt, the old airline type of seat.
Yeah, the old lap belt.
Yeah, and the front seats, they just flip forward, you know, there's no latch to do anything, and no safety glass in the windshields. And
Folks, if you've got something like this, man, reach out to us at Rides. Tell us about it, because, again, it's not always the shiny, pretty cars. This car has got patina all over. This car, this is really what you call a true barn find. It really is. And the fact that I'm pretty much positive you made up your mind, gonna leave it. That is so cool. This is a time capsule. We're gonna go for a ride in a real piece of untouched, basically untouched American history, 67 Ford Mustang. What do you got for documentation on this, Ken?
the owner's manual, the original owner's manual. I have the trade-in slip that included the 61 Falcon trade-in.
What, your uncle traded in a Falcon for this?
Yeah.
Which basically, these were built off the Falcon platform. This was a great ride. Ken, thank you for being on Rides. Thanks for sharing the history.
You're welcome. I'm Jay Thomas, and welcome to this week's Rides. This week, we're going to get a little dirty. Matter of fact, we're going to get down and dirty. We are at the 10th annual Vinnie's Mud Bog, way down in southern North Dakota. And hanging out with me, this is Jamie. She's kind of like our tour guide. She's going to kind of walk us through this. Jamie, welcome to Rides.
Thank you.
All right, so what are we looking at out here?
Right out here is the mud pits.
Okay.
This is where the trucks are going to start, and they're going to go running through here. This over here is the bounty hole.
The bounty hole.
Yes.
All right, what's the bounty hole? That's the deep hole?
That is the deep hole.
You are going to see some wicked trucks, and I want to get dirty, and I want to look at some really cool trucks. So we're going to go check out some trucks. See if I can find the owner of this thing. This thing is. You the owner?
Yes.
Sean, right?
Yes.
Man, welcome to Rides, dude. Come on down.
meet you.
You got to tell us about Sweet Revenge. This thing is sick, man. What is it?
41 Ford.
How much work goes into one of these things? This isn't something you just throw together overnight.
No. We had to put the cradle in to carry the transfer case and get our 4-link bars to run parallel with each other, and different gearing. But the stock axle only had 530s in it, wasn't enough. Motor didn't quite make enough power. It makes about 785 horse, but it didn't like the too high gears. So.
Yeah. So almost 800 out of this thing, huh?
Yeah.
And what are you running for an engine?
It's a 502.
502.
Big
Wow.
block Ford, stroke Ford.
Oh, dude, this is beautiful. Why Sweet Revenge? Just because it came here?
The guy I bought it from originally, that's what he called it. Him
calls-
and his wife named it, so
It's a gorgeous truck.
we just left it that.
So if we take this thing through, are we going to get dirty?
You're gonna get muddy.
Yeah.
I'll guarantee you that.
Fantastic. Oh, yeah. What year?
47 International.
47 International. Okay, explain this for people that don't understand how these mud trucks work, these monster trucks. Explain this brake setup.
You stop your rotating at the pinion instead of out there, and then you keep it out of the mud, out of the water better. You have better stopping power actually there on a pinion brake than you do on the hubs with these big tires.
How long did these
I
take?
built this truck in 10 months.
And when you're building these and you're running these, I mean, you're not depending on mechanics or shops to help you. I mean, you guys know how to fix these yourselves, and you got to be able to fix them on the fly.
Trust me, between my truck and his truck, we got pretty much every extra part out of both of our shops to fix it if we need to. Carburetors, starters, you name it.
What's your horsepower on this one?
We figure about 650.
Oh, that's it, only 650? Yeah, okay. All you guys down in the southeastern United States that do this stuff down here and think you do it best, you might want to come up here and check out how the northern boys do it, because it looks like we know how to do it up here, man. Wow, dude, this is awesome. Can't wait to see it run. Thank you so much for being
Thank you.
on Rides, man.
Not a problem.
Thanks, brother.
Hope you guys enjoy it. Have a good weekend.
Oh, yeah, we will.
And hit me up when you want to ride.
I will. This place is awesome.
enjoyed it.
Freaking shaking the adrenaline. No, that's a fucking ride. Oh, I think my film crew's gonna be a little fast. Good Lord, man. That was a ride. Give a thumbs up, guys.
Vinny's Mud Bog 2022.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Thanks, brother.
Not a problem.
That was fucking awesome. I'm Jay Thomas, and well, this is Rides. This is South Dakota, man.
We have wind every day here.
Smokes, man. And we're at Glacier Lakes Snow Bear, and this is how the boys have fun up in the Great White North.
Exactly. When it's cold all winter, this is what we do for fun.
Well, you know what sucks? It's the middle of March, man.
I know, isn't that
How
something?
you doing, madam?
I'm doing really good. You?
Good, good, man. I'm excited to see
I'm
this.
glad we're able to make this happen.
Let's check out the Snow Bears. Dude, holy smokes.
This is what we kind of specialize in. We get all the. You can go up in there.
Are you sure? It's pretty
Absolutely.
nice in here, guys. I don't know. Do I need to wipe my feet? Wow. Dude, we're going to take one of these out?
Yeah, we're gonna take one of these out today. This is all touchscreen. That's how you run your radio and all your stuff like this. This is your electronics. So this is a live scope. It's also your GPS. We mirror it to TVs, so you have surround. So no matter where you're at, you can see what's going on. We did lighted Snow Bear sign, microwave inside there.
Microwave.
We did a barbecue grill on there.
This is not Grandpa and Dad's fishing anymore.
This is no. This sets it apart.
This is the way to do it.
But the nice thing is with this is for the older customers that can't get out with a portable and stuff anymore, this gives them an option to still go fishing. It's just basically like a portable fish house.
Yeah.
But when it's 20 below in the wind and you try to go out and fish and you're fishing on a frozen lake, you got to try to stay warm.
Yeah.
And if you're stuck in one spot, you limit to what you can catch. So by having a snowbird, you can move around, you can catch fish.
Yeah.
The mobility is where they excel in. They were actually invented in Fargo in about 2000 by an older guy named Tom Lycan. And he was up in Canada fishing, northern Canada, and he was catching great big perch. But it was so cold and so much snow, he couldn't hardly get out there. And he wanted to get something. He went back to his garage and he thought, I want to invent something that I can go up there. In the ice, you want probably 10 to 12 inches is what I look for when I go out, because you want to make sure you have safe ice everywhere.
Yep, yep.
But it displaces all your weight. The tracks, the skis, everything displaces the weight so nice.
It's just, again, everything was thought through on this. Safety, features, comfort. What do we got?
That's an escape hatch. So if you go through the ice, this is your way to escape.
Oh, dude.
Yep.
Dude, really? Wow. I love this. This is, even if you're not into fishing, this would just be fun going out on the ice and hanging out.
This is the Snow Bear wall. It's 2 layers of fiberglass, and they inject the foam into it, and that's what also gives you the buoyancy, enough for you to get out that hatch. You don't sink to the bottom. It's a Hyundai water-cooled engine, and then here's your clutches and your belt, just like on a snowmobile.
And a powerful 75 horsepower.
Right.
That's all you need.
It is all you need.
That's all
it's
you
more
need.
than enough on this, yeah? It's got a lithium 12-volt battery, 100 amp hour, and that's just for all the electronics. So you can shut your engine down, and you can fish with total just quietness with your 12-volt. And it's got one starting battery, just to start the engine.
This is an ice castle on steroids.
Yeah, it is.
You know, on Rise, we always say, if it's cool, has a motor or an engine and a story, hey, we want America to see it. I can't wait to get out and take this thing out, man. "7 degrees. And by the way, the wind is howling at about 40 miles an hour. That means the wind chill What would you say, Alex? Probably 30 below, 35 below, 40 below wind chill?
Something like that.
Yeah, and it's the middle of March. We should be in the 30s right now. This is cold, but we are gonna have fun, man. It is cold, man. This wind is blowing out here. I'm telling you, I wouldn't want to be in a portable. That's why we're going to be in that bad boy right there doing some fishing. Holy, I mean, I'm a North Dakota boy, but I got to tell you, this is cold out here. Whew. See you later, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Oh, I gotta get me one of these, man. This thing actually moves pretty good. Look at this, one finger. All right, what are we doing, brother? We gonna do a little fishing?
Yep.
Right there, that's our school of fish. This is the way to do it. We ain't young bucks anymore, man. Let me show you what it was like when I was a kid. Can we go, Dad? Shut up and fish!
Oh, look at this school coming.
Here he, oh. Here he comes, here he comes. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
I think if you say, here, fishy, fishy.
Got him. That's a week's worth of eating right there, man. Let me tell you, holy smokes. You want to see the freaking fish we got. I kid you not. About that big. Actually, my camera guy, Alex, he had it lying in the water for like not 5 minutes and pulls out a beautiful perch. And by the magic of technology, we're back in your warm shop, Adam. It was a blast, but out on that ice, it was so cold out there with the wind. We sat in here in absolute comfort, had a blast. I'm telling you, this is the ultimate toy. I gotta tell you, dude, thank you so much. It was a great experience. This is what Rides is all about. Rides is all about if it's cool, it has a motor and engine, and it's got a story. Hey, we're interested, America's interested, and this fits the bill. Adam, I gotta tell you, thank you so much, man, for being on Rides, man.
You bet.
Thanks, it was a great
Anytime.
time. We are gonna go look at like a really nice old Ford. I guess the guy's got a cool hangout as well. Look at that double, man. I've never seen one of those. We're gonna have some fun. As always, here we go. Let's go for a ride on Rides. Chris, how you doing,
Jay.
brother? As soon as I pulled up, I'm like, my God, I've never seen anybody restore a double pumper before. So how did you get into all this, man?
Yeah, well, you know, I used to do mechanic work when I was just about a kid. Then I went to Vietnam, and when I came back, I thought I had to do something that's a little cleaner.
Give us the history on this. What's the story on this Crown Vic?
Well, this one here I bought in Williston. About the only thing left of it was the roof. The glass and everything was shot. From about 6 inches below the roof line, there was absolutely nothing there.
Really?
So then I sectioned the car 3.5 inches, and then I channeled it 2 inches.
How tough is it to get that glass top?
Well, this one here I found out of British Columbia, Canada, and they could make them the color you kind of want. So this one here is kind of a gray tint to the top because they have gray tinted glass in it too.
This paint on here, that's what just sets this thing apart. What is this, what, candy apple brandy wine?
It's a House of Color brandy wine.
Brandy wine.
Yeah.
God, that is a gorgeous color.
With a silver base.
What are the taillights from?
54 Ford.
Okay.
And then the backup lights were 56 Ford. And the upholstery work, I do pretty much all that myself.
You do? Really?
Yeah, I do pretty much everything on it, you know. Kind of customized. I got a 56 Ford pickup speedometer.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Dakota digital gauges and stuff. Got a 4.6 engine in it. Yeah.
All right, what are you running in here?
4.6 Ford.
Boy, that is wedged in there too.
Yeah, they get pretty tight in there.
What kind of horsepower does this thing pull?
This one here's got about 290 horse.
Yeah, this isn't built for speed. This is just for cruising.
Right. I drive these cars all over the country.
All right, we have to look at this over here now.
Yeah, that's a 49 Ford.
Look at the paint job. Don't tell me you did the paint job on this.
Yeah, I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta ask, what do you do for a living? Are you into, do you do
I used to have a collision repair shop.
Well, there you go, right there, okay.
And custom cars was my hobby. So I would do the custom car things, you know, and the other guys would do the collision repair. Bought it from a rancher out in Medora, out in the Badlands.
Way out in the Badlands, okay.
And when I come out to pick this car up, he says, "Oh, you can't pick it up yet." He says, "I got a bunch of dynamite in the trunk." He says, "We'll unload that."
Really?
So we opened the trunk, and here it had 2 containers of dynamite. Yeah, I had to shrink it down a little bit.
Oh, Mama. Hold on, hang on. Okay, I just gotta make sure okay, just wanna make sure I wasn't wearing my Chevy hat today. I feel bad. Oh, man, look at that.
They really get tight in these old
Yeah, you think? I mean, you can't even, there's no room.
Right.
Hey, if you have a cool story that involves a car, a motorcycle, a boat, heck, anything with an engine, we want to hear about it. Just go to rideswithjthomas.tv, send us a picture with your story, and your ride could be featured on the show. And don't forget to visit the merch shop where you can get all your Rides gear. From everyone here at Rides, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
3, 2, 1. My lips are already going. We are gonna get downright. Nah, there's your blooper. Glacier. Here we go with bloopers. I got that fact that Alex got a bigger fish than mine. Now he can walk around and say mine's bigger than Jay Thomas's. I can't live with that, man. I can't live with that. You suck, brother.